There's no such thing as a likely voter. That, my friends, is a thing of the past. The various polling firms assessed likely voters. No more. That term's got to be gone. Why? Because using COVID as an excuse, the Democrats enabled themselves to get the votes, to make it so easy for anybody to vote who have no skin in the game, no stake. They're able to go out there and harvest the ballots from the urban inner city where you just knock on the door, 3 doors, 3 feet down because the apartments are so narrow. And yet you go out into rural Alabama and try to harvest them. The houses might be 100 yards between them. Where do you think you're going to be able to generate more ballots from if the inner city votes predominantly Democrat? The problem is that they enabled people who are disinterested in the mechanics, in the workings of our country and the laws to vote. They are harvesting low information voters. They are planting the seeds in the ground and then harvesting the votes as they grow to tall stalks of vote-yielding corn. This is the Democratic strategy. Get the low information voter. Do you think that our country is better off having people that have been told we've got to tear everything down and vote according to that, vote according to emotion rather than logic, rather than learning freedom? Imagine if you and I had a compound and we had 20 of our friends living in it, and somebody invited over people that were brand new, that didn't speak our language, that didn't know anything, and they said, well, they've got an equal right to vote. No, they don't. You have to have skin in the game. You cannot be a newcomer. That's why you have to have citizenship, and that's exactly why the Democrats want to have the illegal aliens able to cast ballots in the leftist jurisdictions. That's why they want them counted in the tallies and why they offer sanctuaries in states. And for example, they wouldn't even give up the attacker of Paul Pelosi, who is an illegal alien. They wouldn't even give him up to ICE because this is how wedded they are to these ideas, to these precepts. Oh, we wouldn't want to infuriate our voters because it's all about power. There's no such thing anymore as a likely voter. Everybody is casting a ballot because the Democrats are going around and utilizing homeless people for their vote. Hey, I can squeeze something out of them. Here's $10. Fill out this ballot. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that happens in this nation. That's all they care about is power. And their mechanics are brilliant. And if the Republicans and conservatives are not able to counter it, then our nation is in for a world of hurt as the Marxists are on the precipice of domination. This is how they enforce it. The cultural enforcement of these woke-ass policies, and you are subservient and compliant to them, which is why they are trying to eliminate freedom of speech, why they are attempting to get more states in the nation to yield them 2 extra senator votes for Puerto Rico or Washington, D.C. That's why they've done everything that I just mentioned, including eliminating the term likely voter. That's passé, my friends. That is so passé.